All right. What's your name?
My name is Milton James Davison.
Can you spell your last name?
Davison.
And your nickname?
My nickname is Mickey, Mickey.
And your date of birth?
My date of birth is December 5th, 1949.
And you were born?
I was born in Henniker, New Hampshire.
Your marital status?
I was married one time to Corrine Hudson Heath.
Okay. And did you ever serve in the United States military?
I served first in the National Guard, and then from 1969 to 1971, and then from 1971 to February 1974, I served overseas in Germany.
Okay. And you have any children with Corinne?
I had one child with Corrine, a girl, Crystal Marshall Davison, born January 10th, 1977, at Tampa General Hospital, Florida.
Okay. And what's today's date?
Today's date is September 30th, 2020.
Okay. And I have permission to continue to record this?
I give you permission to record this story.
Okay. And I can use this in court proceedings?
I give you permission to use it in any court, whether I'm alive or dead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And go ahead.
Being of sound mind.
Yeah, you're of sound mind?
I have no mental illness whatsoever. I am sound mind and judgment.
Okay. And you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth? Nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell the truth of what I know.
Okay. We're going to go back to your marriage with Corinne. Was she married before that?
She was married to a Walter Heath Jr.
And does he have a nickname?
Nickname is Cubby.
All right. Any children with him?
She had one child with Cubby, Corey.
Okay. And any other children before that?
She had one child born a male out of wedlock by the name of Kim.
And was Cubby the father of that child, or Walter Heath?
No, Cubby was not the father of that child.
Okay, who was? Who was the father of that child?
She claimed that it was a Donald St. Lawrence, but it has never been proven that it was his child.
Okay. How old was she when she had Kim? You don't know. Okay. Corey, how old was she when she was married to Cubby?
I'm not sure. I think about 19.
Okay.
20.
All right. So she's pretty young. And then how old was she when you married her?
Uh-huh. Maybe 23.
Okay.
Maybe 23.
So did you marry her after your military service or before?
After my military.
Okay, so you were out of the military after your marriage or during your marriage?
We were married in 1969, I think.
Okay, so before you were in the military.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. No, yeah, 1973. I think we married.
Okay.
1973.
So it was right after you got out of the military that you married Corinne.
Right.
around that time?
Yeah, it was. I got out of the military in '74.
Okay. So you were still in the military when you married Corrine?
No, I had just come. I think we got married in '75. I'm not sure.
Okay, so it was after the military
I can
period.
check my marriage certificate.
That's true too.
I got my marriage certificate.
Well, that's all right. That's not necessary. This is just an interview just to get an idea. We have the paperwork anyway for that. So I just wanted to know. All right. So what happened with Kim?
Corrine and Cubby were getting a divorce, and Corrine said that Cubby was harassing her and stalking her. So as far as I know, she was bringing Kim to these people in Chichester, Jason Vaughn.
Okay. And what was his wife's name? You don't know. Did they have
I don't
any?
remember
Did
her.
they have any other children?
I knew they had another son named Kevin.
Okay.
I worked with him at motor vehicle. Corrine and I worked at motor vehicle. We didn't work with him, but in the same department.
Okay. And so Kim went with the Vaughn family. Did they adopt him, supposedly, or what?
Corrine said that they did adopt him.
Okay. All right.
She was forced to give him up for adoption.
She was forced to? Was this against her will?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay. Before they put the adoption, did they get any other paperwork for him or what?
I didn't see any paperwork.
So there was no paperwork?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know. She never showed me any paperwork.
They have any guardianship?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know that she was being harassed and forced to give him up for adoption.
Okay. And you think Cubby played a role in that?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So you met? Did you know Cora's? I shouldn't say Cora. You know Corrine's mom?
Yes, I knew Cora.
All right.
She babysat my daughter, Crystal, quite a few times.
Okay. So you met Cora. What kind of person do you think Cora was?
Cora was a hardworking and a good person.
Okay. And you ever meet anybody else in the family? What about her, Corrine? Did she have any siblings?
I met her father, Alfred Hudson, one time. I met her brother, Harlan Hudson.
Okay. And what's your impression of Harlan?
He didn't seem to get along with Corrine that well.
Okay.
After I can't remember the first time I met him, but he picked on her quite a bit.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go back to Corey. Corey was Cubby's son, right? Or
Right,
Walter Heath's
Cubby's
son. Okay. Did who raised Corey?
Cubby's sister.
Okay, so Cubby didn't raise Corey either?
No, Cubby didn't raise Corey.
Okay.
His sister raised Corey.
All right. Did Corrine ever have Corey after the divorce, or?
Yes, Corrine and I left for Florida, and we took Corey with us.
Okay.
And Corey was taken back to New Hampshire after we were in Florida for only about a month. I believe it was only about a month.
Okay, so you went down and did she have the custody at the time of Corey? Legally, that you know of? Because you said they were getting divorced, or they had a
As far
divorce.
as I know, she did have custody.
Okay, so somebody took Corey and gave him back to the father?
Yeah, yes, the court, the judge said Corey would have to return back to New Hampshire.
Okay. But there was no move away order or anything like that. So how did they know that she went to Florida?
Oh, we did go to court.
Okay.
That's where the judge ruled. He said, well, you know, what's going on? You got I said, well, we're staying with her grandfather and we're trying to get work. Okay. And Corey did not look well while he was in custody with social. He was pallid, lost weight, and I pointed that out to the judge. I said, while Corey was with us, we fed him good and took care of him. There was only one incident with a grandfather who was quite old and senile. I said, but we figured we had no choice but to trust him that he said he could take care of him, okay? Which I didn't see any harm in what he did.
Right.
He just tied a rope around his waist. My mom used to do that to me.
Right, just to keep you in the yard.
Yeah.
That's not a reason to take a kid.
And then she'd put it on the clothesline so that you could run back and forth on the clothesline. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you can't have your kid running around everywhere. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I mean, but, you know, so the neighbors saw that and the cops came and took Corey away. Like it was the crime of the century, you know? Oh, what you did, you know?
Right.
I mean, they always
Right.
got to make.
I'm still kind of, I can't understand how he ended up so fast with Cubby, though, unless Cubby knew what was going on to begin with.
It was a rumor that Cubby had come down to Florida
Okay.
after Corrine, but I never saw Cubby, so all I know, it was a rumor.
Okay.
But that's what my mom said when I
Okay.
got back to New Hampshire.
Okay, so he was stalking her, supposedly.
Yeah, there was a rumor and there was a rumor that Cubby had come down to Florida to get her pregnant and that you weren't my child.
Okay, right,
Yeah.
but I was your child for sure.
Yeah.
All right. And there was a blood test done or a DNA test to confirm that?
As far as I know, yeah. My name's on the birth certificate.
Okay. But they also did a paternity test, is that correct?
I don't know.
I thought you said they did a blood test a while back.
No.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any paternity tests.
All right. So you don't know if they ever did any actual DNA tests?
Well, I delivered you. I have delivered you.
I understand that, but there's no DNA test.
As far as I know, no.
Okay. So it's just that you were on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
All right. When did you are you divorced or legally separated from Corinne?
Legally separated from Corinne.
And how long have you been legally separated?
Holy crap. I think from 1980 or 81.
Okay. So that was
Yeah, about 1980, I think.
okay, so 1980s when you filed a legal separation?
Yeah.
Okay. And where was I at that time?
You were with Corinne.
Okay. So she had custody?
Right.
Okay. And
she left shortly after that, she left for Mexico and left you with her mother.
okay.
And her mother called me up and told me to come get you because McCurder didn't want you at that place.
Okay, so she dropped me off at McCurder's? Who's the McCurder's?
Right.
Who's McCurder?
McCurder was old gentleman that had businessman that had Tenny's Fuel, and he was in his 90s.
Okay.
And Cora was hired to take care of him. She was an aide.
Okay. And
So I came and got my daughter Crystal and took her to my mother's house.
okay. And you ended up with custody of me from then on, or
Right.
okay. And then all right, okay, we're going to consider this part 1,
All right.
and then we'll go on part 2.
Yep.